Which side is he going to swing is now around our neighbors, and everybody's jittery. Because who knows what next? Who is the next neighbor that is going to get you? The heart that is evil and wicked is here in the world. And the world is here a power and principality that is of satanic. Some have begun callousness towards what is good and what is bad. They have now done the sensuality of the violence, of the respect for the human life. And they take life as they please, and now is taking their own. A sign, because there is time for everything. Today you are a great kingdom, a mighty kingdom, and a superpower. And then tomorrow you are not. What is the lesson that the Lord is teaching us in this season? It's a time of self-reflection into your life for you to ask yourself, what if it's me? How many people has been killed by the weapons of man, the work of your own hand, the things that you have made that bring destructions unto you? Just like the food you eat in your stomach, the food that you eat destroys the body. And so also is the work of your own hands. Should they not be for the glory of God, the creator of all things that has made you his image and likeness? When you sit in your power and in your might and in the authority that you sit in that people have given unto you, how do you use such power? Do you use such powers for destruction? Or do you use it for blessing? Do you use it for improving life? Do you use it for sharing your love and your mercy and your compassion? Or do you pretend to be who you are not? But it's only in situations like this that you begin to see the power of God and whether God is in you. We're talking about bigger things. There was a prophecy then, which was given from this altar about the sign that is to come, just like most of these prophecies were given. But nobody paid attention. And the Lord himself has said, there will be a time that is coming, which that if you do not make your change, and you will see the heaven open up, and you will see the cloud parted ways, 20 degrees west of the prime meridian, and 20 degrees west of the east of the prime meridian. And he gives you some specificity so that you can see the axis, so that nobody can try to blackmail or call it something else in order to hide that you will see that sign. And if you see that sign, that you know there is no power that can save you from it. But until then, you have the right and you have opportunity to correct yourself and make your change. Reflect and see the death of Christ and his suffering for his resolution, for his reconciliation with God. That if God is in you, then you have a chance to make a change, to make things and turn things around and protect your neighbor and your environment and the earth that God has given you. For then that you will wait, and when you see the cloud parting, and he moved 35 degrees of north of equator, and he moved 35 degrees south of the equator, then you know that great danger has come to you. The great danger that was foretold before it happens, like many. Like a tsunami that will come from the Atlantic Ocean, from the ports of Lagos, on all the way down to that of Port Harcourt in Nigeria. These are things in the future, seen in the future. That who can prevent this from happening? Only those that seek the ways of the Lord shall keep this from happening. But there is also a blessing that why those people might have chosen that, but a blessing shall come to Africa. For the Lord himself have decreed. And I say to you that now in America, the per capita income is about $67,000. But do we need $67,000 for people in Africa, for them to live the quality of life that is even better than the ones we enjoy here? For America, is not the one enjoying the highest quality of life. Maybe it is 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 4,000 or 3,000 in the nations of Africa right now per capita income. But if there are nations in there that wants to receive the blessings of the Lord says that He will bring some change into Africa. For those of you who will not be like Nigeria, that are not tired of practicing stratocracy, pretending to be a democracy, or militarism, depending on which administration. So in this administration is stratocracy, and in another it is militarism. And then they pretend and make it to be a democracy. And they use all kinds of corruptions in order to present to the world as who they are not. Those nations in Africa, that if you begin to put your people ahead, and put your nation ahead, and begin to put your environment, the way you structure your government. Yes, there are some queue here and there. That's not an issue, except those that want to continue with the militarism. But if the purpose is to reform of the government of the people, by the people, for the people, the self-governance principle, divine principle, that God Himself has allowed, that as you begin to increase your per capita income, the Lord, I see a window of opening coming all the way down to all the nations of Africa. Those that agree to abandon all these things of the past, all these things of the past that they have done, the wickedness and evil they have brought against one another. While as much as you want to blame it on the white and on this and that, yes, the colonialism and all the things they have done, but the Lord says He's giving you a window to show you are human and not monkeys and chimpanzees, but you are humans that have the image and likeness of God, that have the fear of God in you, that are beginning to think about how your actions affect other people, that it will open up a way, a window that shows that you are a human being. There is a plan and a future in your nation. There is a flow of money is going to come, and we say, we will come home. For the West, as some of you are claiming and saying, oh, they are coming to recolonize you. Well, that is up to you. But we are talking about them coming with their wealth. I want something. There was a time when I first saw in the dream the Lord